back here through Carpenter, and Umberger going to make contact. Caution flag going to come out.
Alrighty, it looks like we're going to go ahead and go green this time by. Looks like a single file restart. As we're going to start lining them, we're going to hit the throttle. And it seems like we're ready to go off of 3 and 4. We're back underway. So David Brogan's going to lead the pure stocks out to the green. As Braddock Pewitt, you'll have Donald Canese, and we got them stacking them up down to the backstretch, and it looks like another caution flag. Alrighty, we're going to get this restarted. David Brogan's going to lead these pure stocks out to the green in the middle of 3 and 4 as they're going to trip their way down to the backstretch. It's Braddock Pewitt and Donald Canese, still your top 3, with Braddock Wheeler, Jacob McCormick, your top 5. Green flags in the flagman's hands. It looks like we're going to get this thing ready once again. As the beautiful number 3, Brogan's going to bring them off of 3 and 4. We are ready to go. We're back underway. Down the front stretch, away they go. It's still Brogan going to lead them out in front. You got a good battle for that 4th and 5th spot, as it's going to be Braddock Wheeler and Jacob McCormick. Little bit of beating and banging. There's a big slider back there for that 4th and 5th spot. They're 3 wide down on the front stretch. As they're going to be able to make it through turns 1 and 2. Somebody wisely got out of that 3 wide situation. As it looks like it's going to be McCormick and Robert Tyree. As those guys battle for that 4th and 5th spot. As they're still side by side at the line. It's still going to be McCormick over Robert Tyree. McCormick's in the 08. That battle for that 4th and 5th spot is the place to be. David Brogan at number 3 is your race leader with Braddock Pewitt. But I'll tell you, that battle for that 3rd and 4th spot is something to watch as they're side by side, door to door, down on the front stretch. As we are 6 out of 20 in this one. Battle for the 3rd spot now as Donald Canese got a bit of a challenge there from Jacob McCormick. As McCormick looked low in turns 1 and 2. As Canese is up on the outside of the speedway, he's going to try to build some momentum up on the front stretch. As your race leader is still gone, it's David Brogan running 20.038 at this time. Braddock Pewitt still in 2nd. The battle's for 3rd as Donald McKees. He's going to try the outside of the speedway. Opens up the door for McCormick to the inside. As McCormick's to the front stretch, that battle for 3rd is looking good. McCormick's going to try to dive it low. Gets tight. Feeds the right rear in turns 1 and 2 to Donald Geese. Neese now going to fall some spots after the right rear from McCormick. Now that's going to bring Robert Tyree, as Tyree's going to be trying to work it 3 wide in turn 3 and 4. Good racing in the back of for that 3rd spot as the 08 of McCormick up on the outside. Meanwhile, it's going to be the 11 of Robert Tyree. They're going to go door to door down to the back stretches. We got 1 around. We got 2 around. Look out in turn 3 and 4. We got a yellow flag on the speedway. You got Robert Mara around in that number 39, and I'm unsure who the other car is. Up in smoke there a little bit. A puff of smoke came out of the back bumper of that. As we might get a couple cars getting together here as the number 39 is going to try to get it off the speedway safely, and he does. So David Brogan's going to be leading these pure stocks for about 9 out of 20, just a little under halfway to go, as David Brogan and Braddock Pewitt going to be that 1-2. Jacob McCormick and Robert Tyree and Aiden Mee going to be your top 5 here for your pure stock division. As Brogan's going to lead them through the middle of 3 and 4. We are back underway for the pure stocks here, and what a start for that car In that battle for that 4th spot, that was Aiden Mead. He got a good jump on that start. He's going to be able to work. He's going to go for more as Mead's going to get that run into turns 1 and 3 and 4 as it's going to be the battle for the 3rd spot. Look out, as it looks like Aiden Mead will be able to take that 4th spot. Mead battles back there with McCormick. McCormick to the outside. Mead right there to the backstretch, looking good. He's going to take that 3rd spot away from McCormick. Mead has found something on the bottom side of that raceway. As the pure stocks are about 11 out of 20 in this one. It's still Brogan out in front, but I'll tell you what, Aiden Mead is looking for 2nd away from Braddock Pewitt. Pewitt's in the 17. Mead's going to get a big run. The 08 of McCormick's going to try to run the same line as they're door-to-door for that 2nd spot. Pruitt to the outside, and then we got one coming to a slow. It's the number 11 machine as the battle for 2nd continues. Will the 11 get into the infield? He sure does. I believe the race will stay green. Battle continues on for 2nd and 3rd. Here we go as it's Braddock Pewitt to the outside. Aiden Mead's got that bottom shelf roaring. Down on the bottom shelf, Mead's going to look to the inside of the 17 of Pewitt. Pewitt and Mead still door-to-door, side-by-side. Race leader Brogan as we are 13 out of 20 out of this one. As the battle for 2nd and 3rd is still side-by-side at the line. Brogan still your leader. It's Aiden Mead and Pewitt. Now Mead's going to be able to get to that 2nd spot as he did that great pass in turns 1 and 2. As now Mead's going to be able to work to that 2nd spot. Pewitt now going to fall back to 3rd. Will he able to back out? Battle it back out and be able to get that 2nd spot? I do not think so. Meads is actually starting to pull away, and he's about a 10th faster than your race leader of David Brogan. Mead hit the inside wall there a little bit off a 3 and 4, and he was able to recover as the 17 of Braddock Pewitt is now starting to close on that 2nd spot once again. Can Mead get Brogan as we got 3 to go? Going to be this time by. Lap down traffic may come into play of Jeremy Fox in the 77. We got a car slow with the number 20 of Mark Flint. We got a car slow with a 20 of Mark Flint. He gets it into the infield. The race will stay green. Jeremy Fox may be a factor in that number 77. And here comes the race leader of David Brogan. It's going to be 2. We got a caution on the Speedway. Caution on the Speedway for the number 20 of Flint. Flint did not get it all the way in. Caution flag has come out for the number 20 of Flint. Single file, nose to tail as we are ready to light them off. This could be the restart of David Brogan's career. As we are ready to go, it's showtime. Mead's right with them as we are back underway. Brogan to the top side. Mead's going to look to the inside. That's exactly what Mead wants. Down to the backstretch. They make a little contact as we should be getting the 2 to go this time by. As here comes Mead. Mead's looking good to the inside. And the fans go wild. Door to door. 2 to go. Fans jumping, and they're jumping around. Like I said, this is going to be a good one. Can Brogan hold on as he was a race leader for so long? Mead's looking to the inside. Brogan to the outside. It's going to be white flag, and they're door to door for the lead. Brogan's going to work to the outside for the final time. It's going to be Mead to the low side. Oh, boy, that may not be too good. Is Brogan going to be able to hang on? Mead's going to battle back to the inside. Will he give him the door in 3 and 4? It's going to be Brogan's going to get it done. Mead for 2nd. What a show. Pewitt, McCormick, Kesey, Flint, Link, Fredley, Tucker, Wilmer, Fox, Flint, Tyree, Mara, and Wheeler will be your finishing order. Good race.